Welcome to another episode of Battle Axe. I'm Joey Dania alongside Bobby Bradford. We're coming to you from the Ironside Axe Club in Des Moines for the Ironside Open, a tournament with 140 competitors to crown a champion. It's a double elimination tournament, and it's been off to a great start here at the Ironside Axe Club. This is episode number 2 of this tournament. If you're new to the program, let's go over the rules. All of the points moving inwards towards the bullseye are worth 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The bullseye is worth 6 points. Then that small blue dot, that's worth 8 points. At any point during a match, on 2 occasions, a player can hit it and get 8 points. If they miss it, they get nothing. It's called a kill shot, Bobby.
They can go for the kill shot. If they have a drop, though, Joey, they can go for 3 kill shots in the match.
We won't see a lot of drops from these competitors. They're very good. Josh Eggert going to take on Casey Briggs here in this double elimination postseason tournament, and this is a best-of-3 series, so win 2 to advance.
Yeah, so it looks like Casey took the first match, so Josh has his back up against the wall here. A nice flush bullseye looks like there for Casey to get the match started. And a bullseye there looks like that for Eggert as well. But yeah, Joey, to your point, we're not going to be seeing a lot of drops. We're going to be living in that 5 and 6 ring. We're going to be looking at 4s as a huge mistake. You know, we definitely know with the caliber of these players that 4s do not get the job done.
But it is nice to know if you're really in a bind and you have a drop and you got to figure out a way to get back in a hurry, you've got that option for a kill shot, a third attempt if you didn't hit the first one.
Yep, and we see a lot of players, a lot of competitors do an intentional drop just so they can set up that third kill shot attempt. It's all part of the fun and games here at the Ironside Axe Club, part of the beauty of Battle Axe.
Well, Eggert really taking his time, and so too is Briggs. And it pays off. Couple of bullseyes. These guys are really dialed in. 2 unicorns to start this one for Eggert and Briggs. That, of course, is 3 consecutive bullseyes.
Well, as we know, too, Joey, a lot of these competitors have perfect games in mind. They definitely want to put up that 64. And both these competitors doing a great job, off to a perfect start. I was really holding my breath. I was hoping I wasn't going to jinx either one of them.
What a start for Eggert and Briggs. This is just what you'd expect, though, at this point in the tournament. If you're still alive in the A bracket, you're one of the best in this postseason tournament.
Yeah, you're going to really be in a match here that's going to be the first person to blink, first person to make a mistake, and I think Casey's just shaking his head. I think he just became that person.
Might have jinxed him.
But fortunately for him, it's ruled a 5. It's dangerously close to being a 4.
A perfect first half for Josh Eggert. 5 straight bullseyes. He'll take a 1-point lead into the second half over Casey Briggs.
Another situation, too, where possibly changing lane sides here can affect each player. We'll see. We know Josh was perfect on the right side. Let's see how he fares on the left here. Looks like a nice bullseye there by Casey. We'll get a closer look. That could be a bullseye if it's popping there on the right-hand side. But ruled 5.
And just like that, we're tied once again. 35 all with 4 throws to go.
So nice throw there by Casey, able to get that point back. And then for Josh, he's got to focus up. He didn't miss that bullseye by much, Joey.
No, he's been really dialed in here with the pressure on. He's got to win to force a game 3.
There, the axe kind of sailing on him a little bit. Looks like a 5, and Casey with another nice bullseye, able to take that 1-point lead back. Man, Joe, the tension in the air, everyone living on every throw.
It doesn't get better than this.
We can see there Casey with a unique throwing style that definitely seems to be working for him. Looks like a 6 there. And a perfect flush bullseye there by Josh.
You can't throw it better than Josh Eggert just did. A flush bullseye when he needed it most. He's down by 1, and he's going for the kill shot.
Yeah, Casey calling for the kill shot as well. We saw Josh with just a really nice bullseye there on his last throw. Let's see how he fares on this kill shot attempt. Oh, looks like Casey hit it. Looks like a nice bullseye there. Putting a lot of pressure here on Josh. Ooh, we're going to and ruled a miss, so not popping through on the bottom hand side of that blade. You can see he missed north and south there, Joey. Didn't miss it by much.
And that'll do it for Josh Eggert here in the A bracket. He's down by 9, so no chance to get the win here in this one. They're going to go for the kill shot here, though. Always great practice here. You got to have that kill shot in your arsenal to win a title here at the Ironside Open.
That's very true, and looks like a couple of hits there. So Casey with a tremendous score, 63, to advance in the A bracket.
1 point shy of a perfect game. Casey Briggs with a round of 63 to get the win over Josh Eggert.
I mean, what can you say? Both competitors did a great job of coming out throwing hot. You can see only that 1-5 on Casey's scorecard there. Other than that, perfection. So he came 1 point away, Joey, from throwing a perfect game. Just a tremendous showing and definitely a dangerous competitor. And then for Josh, he's just going to have to head down to the B bracket. Unfortunately for him, he was off the mark on that 9th throw for that kill shot. But other than that, man, he was in this matchup as well. So it could have gone any way. Unfortunately for Josh, he will head down to the B bracket in case he advances.
And down in the B bracket, it is win or go home. Time now for our next matchup. Austin Hewsome will be taking on Tom Decker.
So we saw Tom in episode 1. He advanced in the A bracket. And looks like this is a do-or-die matchup here, Joey.
A winner-take-all Game 3 to stay alive in the A bracket. A couple of bullseyes to start this one.
Yeah, so all these competitors now living in that 5 and 6 ring, doing a really good job of having that nice, consistent release point. We saw Tom put up a nice round in episode 1. Threw up a round of 55.
Looks like a nice bullseye there from Hewsome.
Yep, and it looks like Tom had a nice bullseye there as well. So just like our first matchup, Joey, a couple 6s for both competitors to get the match started.
Yeah, everybody really dialed in so far, and that's what you'd expect. They've already made a nice run here in this tournament, and they're really in a rhythm.
Looks like it could be a bullseye if it's popping through on the right-hand side there for Austin. And it looks like a bullseye there for Tom. We'll see what Kat has to say here. And ruled a couple 6s. We don't have to wait a long time for unicorns here, Joey.
There are plenty of unicorns here at the Ironside Axe Club. Great start for Decker and Hewsome.
Magical events deserve, having magical animals around as well. So
And there's nothing more majestic or magical than the unicorn.
But it's always fun, Joey, to see new throwers, how they throw. Everyone's got a different technique. And as we know the caliber of these players, it all comes down to that 5 and 6 ring and that kill shot.
What all of these players do so well is they've got their rhythm and they stick right to it.
They absolutely do. That's where we haven't seen a lot of grip it and rip it kind of throwers yet, but everyone's taking their time, being really meticulous with their process, which you would think you'd have to do to throw up this consistency of numbers that they do. But it's also fun, too, Joey. You can really get the sense of the community here. Everyone's, if they're not throwing, they're hanging out, they're talking, they're catching up. These competitors see each other a lot throughout the events that they have throughout the country.
Well, 5 straight bullseyes for Austin Hewsome. What a start. A perfect first half.
Yes, so for the second time, we've seen a person go into the turn with a perfect score. And it looks like that could be a bullseye. And that could be, looks like that might be a 5 there for Tom. We'll get the ruling. Ooh, but ruled a 6 and a 5 there. So the perfect run ends there for Austin.
Yeah, so often we've seen that. You switch sides and it'll take you right out of rhythm. But out of rhythm for Austin Hewsome is a 5. That might be a 4, though. It looks like the bottom of the axe is into that 5 range.
Yeah, we'll have to get Kat's ruling here. Looks like that could be a 5 there for Tom. And it is ruled a 4. So unfortunately for Austin, his perfect game starting to melt away.
Tom Decker now with a 1-point advantage.
So Austin's just got to focus up. He knows he's got that bullseye throw in him. Just got to put those positive points on the board. And you can see A little dejected knowing that Tom has that bullseye throw down.
Well, Tom Decker taking full advantage of these miscues from Austin Hewsome. And now Hewsome is going to go up for the kill shot, down by 2 with 2 throws to go. Tom Decker's going up as well.
Yeah, not allowing him a chance to tie this thing up.
Tom Decker will not be pushed around.
No, so we'll go through the kill shot. We saw Tom hit a kill shot in his first matchup. And it looks like Austin hit his with the bottom part of the blade there. And a nice hit there by Tom. He's not scared of anybody.
So it's still a 2-point lead for Decker with 1 throw to go, and they're going for the kill shot again.
Nice. I love this. They're both going up for the kill shot again. Tom with a great throw there on his last throw. Austin, game on the line, going down to the B bracket on the line. And you can see he's pumped there. He just hit that kill shot. Huge pressure throw here by Tom, and he hit it.
Tom Decker with ice in his veins. Back-to-back kill shots to seal the victory over Austin Hewsome. What a round for Tom Decker, 62-60 the final.
That's incredible. Yeah, you can see there are a couple kill shots there by both competitors on their 9th and 10th throw. Tom with a really impressive score of 62, and then Austin with a nice score of 60 as well. Unfortunately for him, it just came down to that 6th through 8th throw that he started off perfect, 5 6s to get the night started, and then he got stuck in a little bit of a rut, and that was just enough for Tom to take the lead in this thing and drive it home.
Well, a couple of thrilling matchups to start this episode of Battle Axe, and we've got a lot more action still to come. We'll bring it to you straight ahead. Stay tuned to MC22 for more Battle Axe. Welcome back to Battle Axe, coming to you from the Ironside Axe Club in Des Moines. I'm Joey Dania alongside Bobby Bradford. We're here for the Ironside Open, a double elimination tournament to crown a champion. 140 players looking to win it all here at the Ironside Axe Club, Bobby.
Yeah, it's been a tremendous tournament so far, Joey. I'm really looking forward to this next matchup.
Melody Rahali taking on Vinnie Fester.
Yeah, so again, we join this competition in the 3rd matchup here. Loser will go down to the B bracket. The winner will continue on in the A. It looks like a 4 there for Melody and a devastating drop to begin the matchup there for Vinnie.
Wow, Vinnie Fester feeling the pressure of this winner-take-all Game 3. That is a throw that might cost him his spot here in the A bracket.
Well, unfortunately for Vinnie there, Melody only threw a 4. So 9 throws left. You can definitely make up those points, but you never like to see a drop. It's definitely a rare sight to see here at the Ironside Open.
Yeah, the players here are just too good to be able to afford a drop. But like you said, Bobby, just a 4 from Melody, so plenty of time for Vinnie to get back into this one. Another 4 there from...
8-4, Melody's up by 4. You do have 3 kill shots available.
And they just informed Vinnie that he does have 3 kill shots available because of the drop. Another looks like a 4 there for Vinnie. Could be a 5 if it's popping through on that left-hand side. And it looks like a nice bullseye there for Melody.
So Melody Rahali extending the lead to 5.
You can see Melody kind of working out her fingers a little bit. I wonder if there's a little bit of fatigue or some issues going on with her hand. Didn't affect her in that last throw, though. And it didn't affect her on that one as well.
Back-to-back bullseyes for Melody. And the first bullseye of the match for Vinnie Fester.
Yeah, so Vinnie's making the positive progression. Starting to find his throw down by 5. We'll see how this thing plays out. Just another, looks like a 4 there for Vinnie.
Looks like Melody took advantage. That looks like it's a 5. And it is, so she extends the lead to 6. Vinnie Fester with a lot of work to do in the second half.
Yeah, and you got to tip your hat to Melody. She's doing a great job of capitalizing on Vinnie's mistakes. You can kind of get caught into a rut a little bit of throwing like your opponent's throwing. But she's doing a really nice job of capitalizing on the mistakes that Vinnie's made here. Looks like that could be a 5. Possibly a bullseye there for Vinnie.
A couple of fives from Melody and Vinnie. It remains a 6-point lead for Melody, and pretty soon you'd imagine Vinnie will go for the kill shot.
Well, you have to imagine too, Joey, with having the 3 at his disposal, that he would like to take advantage of all 3 of those throws. Another 4 there. Melody's leaving the door slightly open. But a couple 4s.
Well, Vinnie Fester can't afford to keep trading points here with Melody. She's happy to do that. Up by 6, 3 throws to go, and now we're going to get the kill shot attempt from Vinnie Fester.
Yep, and I think Melody's just going to be content to play the board here. We'll see if Vinnie can make a comeback here. That's a good start. Looks like he hit it. And a nice bullseye there by Melody. Oh, we see the good sportsmanship here between competitors. But that was a great throw there by Vinnie. He's going to need a couple more of those to come back in this thing. And you can see he just got the call right there.
He's going for it again. This one could get interesting in a hurry.
And with a hit of this kill shot, he could really force Melody to go for the kill shot as well. Looks like she's getting a little score check there. Going to play the board. But another nice kill shot there by Vinnie. And a 5 there for Melody.
Well, Vinnie Fester with the kill shot has worked his way all the way back to get within 1 after trailing by as many as 6.
Well, this is why we talk about the kill shot being so important, to have that in your arsenal. He's done a tremendous job of overcoming that drop on his first throw to make this thing a 1-point lead for Melody. And it looks like Melody's going to go up as well. So this is going to come down. Melody needs to miss this, and Vinnie needs to hit it in order for Vinnie to advance in the A bracket. Otherwise, he's going to be heading down to the B bracket. What a tense throw. Oh, and we'll see. I don't know if he got it, Joey. But Melody did.
That's going to seal the deal. Melody Rahali coming up with a kill shot on her final throw to clinch the victory. What a shot.
Oh, man, that was a tremendous throw there by Melody on the 10th throw there. 53-44 is the final. But let's tip your cap to Vinnie Fester. He did a great job of overcoming that drop there on his first throw. He found his stroke a little bit there around the turn. A little too many 4s, though, for him, I would imagine, here on the scorecard. But he did a tremendous job when it counted on his 8th and 9th throw to make this thing close. Unfortunately for him, he was off the mark on that kill shot attempt on his 10th throw, and Melody did a great job of capitalizing on it, hitting that flush kill shot there for a nice score of 53. She'll advance in the A bracket, and I think, like Vinnie, she's going to want to eliminate some of those 4s from her scorecard and start living in that 5 and 6 ring.
Meanwhile, Vinnie Fester will try to stay alive down in the B bracket in this double elimination tournament. Steven Messerschmidt next up here on Battle Axe. He's going to take on Hayden Brown.
So it looks like the first match here in this best-of-3 match between Steven and Hayden. Be interesting to see how these two players throw. Looks like a nice start there by Hayden. That looks like a flush bullseye.
A lot of rotation on that throw from Hayden, and it lands for a flush bullseye to jump out to the early lead over Messerschmidt.
Say that 3 times fast, Joey.
Messerschmidt, Messerschmidt, Messerschmidt.
There, I think we got it down now. Hayden with intense focus there. Looks like a 5 possibly. And it looks like that's a nice bullseye there from Messerschmidt. So he ties this thing up after 2 throws.
Time 11, throw 3.
But yeah, with these matchups, Joey, you know, every player, they get into that rhythm, but fatigue is such a huge part in this open. It's very hot in here. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of throwing going on. There's a lot of elements to have to deal with. And Hayden with a nice bullseye. Looks like that's a 5 there for Steven.
So 2 bullseyes in his first 3 throws, and Brown gets the lead back, 17-16.
You can see there Hayden wiping off the axe, making sure it's dry. You never want those elements to affect your release point, which could lead to a devastating drop. Nice bullseye there by Steven. We'll see if it's a bullseye there for Hayden and rule the bullseye.
Well, back-to-back bullseyes for Hayden Brown to keep the lead at 1 over Steven Messerschmidt. These guys just living in that 5 and 6 ring, and that's what you've got to do here if you want to make a run at the Ironside Open.
Oh, yeah, after a few throws, it looks like both these competitors are definitely in line to compete for that championship. It looks like a 5 there for Steven and another nice bullseye there and a unicorn there for Hayden. Yeah, but they're just living in that 5 and 6 ring, Joey.
Hayden Brown will take a 2-point lead into the second half, 29-27. We'll see if Brown can keep it going after switching sides.
And it's always interesting, too, Joey, in these very close matchups, you know, the going for the kill shot, it's all or nothing. And so it can really be a huge momentum shift to go for it and hit it, even if you're down by 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's what makes it so exciting. Even if you're down by just a couple of points, these players are so good that it's just pretty much always coming down to that kill shot.
And I do love seeing that we've seen people go for the kill shot on the 8th throw, really putting that pressure on their opponent for those remaining 2 throws. It hasn't always worked out, but it's nice to see that tactic being employed. It looks like a nice bullseye there by Steven and another flush bullseye there by Hayden. He's really on a roll.
That is 5 straight bullseyes for Hayden Brown, who now leads by 3.
Steven's not calling to go up. He's going to elect to play the board. But, man, the way Hayden's throwing, I would like to try to change the momentum somehow. Another nice, easy release point.
Couple of bullseyes there, it looks like. And indeed it was. So Hayden Brown really dialed in, and now Messerschmidt will go for the kill shot, down by 3 with 2 shots to go.
Yeah, this is such a huge throw. The way Hayden's throwing, can't really count on him throwing a 5. He threw another bullseye, and Messerschmidt is off the mark.
That will be the dagger. Hayden Brown is going to get the victory here over Steven Messerschmidt. They'll go up one more time here to wrap this one up. Both guys looking to finish this one up with a kill shot.
Yeah, Hayden has just put together a tremendous match here. Let's see if he can cap it off with a kill shot. Very close. It looks like Steven hit it, and it's ruled that Hayden hit it as well. So nice end to the match for both competitors.
And great sportsmanship from Messerschmidt and Brown. But it's Brown getting the win, 61-52. What a round.
Oh, man, what a fantastic round that Hayden Brown just put together. As you can see, only the 1-5 on his second throw. Other than that, it was all 6s. And, of course, he had that nice kill shot on the 10th throw for a really impressive round of 61. And then for Steven, all he kind of did, he just really wasn't able to keep up with Hayden. That's really kind of what it came down to. It wasn't like he had any devastating throw or anything like that. All 5s and 6s. He just wasn't able to keep up with Brown in that tremendous bullseye streak that he was on. But a nice way to end it. Hayden takes the first match. We'll see who comes out the victor.
Well, we've got some bills to pay here on Battle Axe, but we'll bring you much more action straight ahead right after the break on MC22. Welcome back to Battle Axe, coming to you from the Ironside Axe Club in Des Moines. I'm Joey Dania alongside Bobby Bradford. We're here for the Ironside Open, a double elimination tournament to crown a champion. It's been an exciting start to this tournament, and we've still got a long way to go to crown a champion. Time now for our next matchup. Nathan Lachey. He'll be taking on Bill Fearberg. So this will be game number 1 in this best-of-3 series. The winner will stay alive in the A bracket. The loser will drop down to the B bracket and be facing elimination.
So it looks like a 5 there for Bill to get the night started, and Nathan with an unfortunate 4. Didn't miss that 5 ring by much, though.
Yeah, that was a good miss if there is such a thing.
There's a really nice throw there by Bill. Really like that release point. Nice flush bullseye.
Bill Fearberg quickly building a 2-point lead.
Bill by 2, throw 3.
Yeah, so both these competitors staying alive in the A bracket up until this point. Really another nice throw there by Bill.
And that's just so advantageous. The longer you can stay in the A bracket, the better your chances of winning this tournament. When you get down to the B bracket, it is a gauntlet.
It's a gauntlet, and you got to face everyone that has their back up against the wall all the time. A lot more pressure on your throw. It's a lot smoother sailing to know that you have that one loss to give.
See if we've got a unicorn here for Bill Fierberg. It looks like it is.
Oh yeah, it looks like a nice flush bullseye. You can see it there popping through on the left-hand side. He's really dialed in, throwing well.
He's got a 4-point lead over Nathan Lachey, 23-19.
Yeah, Nathan's got to start finding that bullseye if he wants to make a comeback in this matchup here. And it looks like he did, able to get a point back there on Bill.
Right on cue, Nathan Lachey gets within 3, heading into the second half.
But just as he throws his first bullseye, he has to move over to the other lane. Let's see how it affects him. Bill was throwing pretty good over on the right-hand side. Let's see how he fares on the left-hand side. Nice. No, it looks like a bullseye, maybe a 5 for Bill. It's a bullseye there for Nathan.
Well, this one's getting very interesting all of a sudden. Nathan Lachey fighting back. He's turned a 4-point deficit into just 2.
Yeah, he's doing a really nice job of battling back. He really hasn't made many mistakes. He had that 4 on his first throw, but it's really just been Bill living in that bullseye ring. And it looks like that's another bullseye there for Bill, and ruled a bullseye there for Nathan as well. So Nathan with a unicorn on his 7th throw.
And Bill Fierberg getting back into rhythm, finding another bullseye to keep the lead at 2.
It's another thing, too, Joey, with these level of competitors that they're at, you're not really making a mistake. You're just not capitalizing on that bullseye like you really can. So, you're throwing that 5, and it feels good, it looks good, but opponents just keeps piling on with those bullseyes. It's got to be frustrating.
Nathan Lachey has really gotten into a rhythm, Bobby. 4 straight bullseyes, 2 throws to go, and they're going to go up for the kill shot.
Nice. It looks like they're both going to go up for the kill shot here. We'll see how this affects the matchup here. Looks like Bill is off the mark a little bit, and Nathan is off the mark. So a couple misses. Still a 2-point lead here for Bill. I'd assume Nathan's got to go back up for it. And it looks like Bill made the call to go up for the kill shot as well.
Which is a good call, I think, because if he gets it, you got to hit a bullseye to. Ooh, he hit the kill shot.
He looks at very close. Oh
my goodness.
Bill with a devastating drop.
And I think he had hit it too.
I think you're right. I think he had hit it, and he knows it.
Well, Bill Fierberg going to get the win here over Nathan Lachey, who made a great run there in the second half, but it's Fierberg getting the win.
Yeah, Nathan did a nice job of making a comeback. He really found his throw from that 5th throw on. Unfortunately for him, and I agree with you, Joey, on that 10th throw, that kill shot attempt, I think I was going to hit. Unfortunately for him, it was a drop, unable to capitalize because Bill did miss his kill shot as well, so that would have changed the outcome of the game for sure. But you really just got to tip your cap. Bill started off this game throwing lights out, did a really nice job. Didn't hit any of their kill shots, but they were very close. Bill will advance in the A bracket, and Nathan will fall down to the B bracket.
Well, before we bring you our next matchup here on Battle X, let's throw it down to an interview with Greg Ward, one of our next competitors. He's standing by with our Battle Axe correspondent, Eric the Scope Shizzle.
All right. Hey, Greg, how long you been throwing for?
About 3.5 years.
3.5. Okay. Do you have any good titles under your belt? Anything you've taken home?
Probably the biggest tournament I had was at Worlds. I took 9th in Big Axe, and I've won regional championship.
There we go. That's great to hear. Greg, now what is it about axe throwing that you love?
The community is probably the biggest thing. I really enjoy the people that get involved here. I enjoy building custom axes and doing some special stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, Greg, you've got some beautiful pieces of work down here. It looks like some bamboo handles, you said, and we've got some laser work. This is some really great work. So if you guys are looking for an axe, Greg, we've got you over here at Anvil Axe Company. Check them out. They're in
Joplin, Missouri.
Missouri. That's where we're going to look at. Hey, you guys have a nice day. We'll catch up with you later.
Well, we talked about how players come from all over for this, and Greg Ward coming up from Joplin, Missouri.
Yeah, definitely making the trek up here to Des Moines, and he'll be taking on Brandon Johnson. Yeah, so Eric doing a nice job getting some boots on the ground reporting there. So he looks like a 5 there for Greg to get this night started. Ooh, It's flirting with a 4. It looks like it could be a 5, though. And rule a couple 5s there. This being the third matchup, Joey, in this match here.
Yeah, it all comes down to this one between Johnson and Ward. The winner will stay alive in the A bracket. The loser will drop down to the B bracket.
Looks like that's a 5 there for Greg. Brandon, very meticulous thrower. Really gets his throw set up, lined up. And it looks like it paid off there from that time with a nice bullseye to take a 1-point lead. But it's always nice with these best of 3 matchups, Joey. When we get to game 3, it's a little bit of a primer for the rest of the tournament. Just high pressure throws. It looks like a bullseye there for Greg. And a bullseye or a 5 there for Brandon. So a little bit of a surprise ruling there.
Yeah, didn't miss the bullseye by much. We're all tied up at 16 after the first 3 throws here between Johnson and Ward.
It was a nice throw there by Greg. And to Greg's point in his interview, I mean, the community here, Joey, is just so great. You know, everyone's so welcoming and wants to give advice. Everyone wants to make their opponents better, sharing the tricks of the trade and everything like that. So,
yeah, and we've seen so many times when they're competing against each other, they'll give each other fist pumps, and they're pumped up to see each other do well.
Exactly, and that's what kind of makes axe throwing just so special. And a couple bullseyes there. Everyone wants to win. They get very competitive as well, but there's just this camaraderie within the community that is just so special.
Well, a unicorn for Greg Ward heading into the second half. It's tied up at 28.
Yeah, you can see Brandon there with the towel. I think the elements are really starting to take over. It's the heat of the day. Everyone's feeling it.
Yeah, fatigue definitely a factor. You got to throw a lot of axes to win this tournament.
Oh, man. So many throws you have to make in order to get that title. But Brandon with another nice bullseye there for a unicorn of his own, able to take a 1-point lead. We'll see how Greg responds here. Looks like that could be a bullseye popping through on the left-hand side. But as we see in our normal Battle Axe arena, Matt the Magic Man Bradshaw, always very meticulous thrower, always has his routine down. Elements definitely affecting Brandon a little bit. But you have to have that routine down, you know, in order to put up these serious numbers.
So we're all tied up at 39 with 3 throws to go.
So Greg with an off-the-mark throw. It looks like that's going to be a 5.
Chance here.
Nice. Really nice throw.
For Johnson to take advantage. And indeed he does. A bullseye to take the lead over Greg Ward. 2 throws to go. And it's time for the kill shots.
Well, even this, Joey, I mean, both players going for the kill shot. It's just that sense of camaraderie. They're not going to let them go up alone. They want to challenge themselves as well as their competitor. A really nice kill shot there by Greg.
So the pressure on now for Brandon Johnson. He needs this kill shot.
He does. Let's see how he fares. Ooh, very close. I don't know if it's popping through on that right-hand side. Ruled a miss.
So just like that, Greg Ward takes a 7-point lead over Brandon Johnson, who will obviously be going up for the kill shot right here.
Yeah, Brandon's going to be going up for the kill shot. The question is whether Greg will be going up for the kill shot or just electing to play the board.
He's going to play it safe and go for the points.
And looks like Brandon hit that kill shot. And there you go. You can see the camaraderie. Brandon with a really nice kill shot there to end it. Unfortunately for him, he'll be heading down to the B bracket.
Greg Ward getting the win over Brandon Johnson, 57-53.
Yeah, just a great job by both competitors. Greg just did enough to stay in this matchup. Went for that kill shot on the 10th throw. Brandon went with him. Unfortunately for Brandon, he missed it. Greg hit it and was able to take that 7-point lead. And then Greg electing to stay down, not play the kill shot, but play the board, allowed him to come out the victor, and he'll advance in the A bracket. But for Brandon, didn't really do anything wrong. Threw a lot of nice throws there, was really in a good rhythm. And unfortunately for him, he just missed that kill shot on the 9th throw. But he'll go down to the B bracket and look to make some waves down there.
Well, we're not done yet with this episode of Battle Axe. We've got a couple more matches to bring you. We'll show them to you straight ahead. Stay tuned for more Battle Axe here on MC22. Welcome back to Battle Axe. We're here in Des Moines for the Ironside Open, a double elimination tournament to crown a champion. The field started with 140 competitors, and we're wielding it down until we get to one here at the Ironside Axe Club. It's been a great start to the tournament, and we've got a couple more matches to bring you here in this episode. Greg Ward looking to keep things rolling in the A bracket. He's going to take on Travis Blank.
Yeah, Greg did a really nice job in his last matchup to advance in the A bracket. This is the first match here between Travis Blank in the best of three. We'll see if Greg can carry over his excellent throwing. Looks like a 4 there for Travis, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, he's going to have to hope that some of that blade is into the 5 ring, and it was. So a fortunate 5 there for Travis Blank to make it tied at 5.
There just only needs to be a little bit of wood popping through on both sides of the blade. But a nice response there. Looks like a bullseye there for Travis. But not to be outdone, Greg Ward throws a bullseye of his own.
So 11 all after the first couple of throws from Ward and Blank.
Yeah, both players have a really nice, easy release point. There was a nice release there by Greg. And Travis might be off the mark there. It could be a 5 and ruled a 5. So we finally get some separation.
Back-to-back bullseyes for Greg Ward. He's got the lead, 17-16.
Just tremendous focus there by Travis. Another nice bullseye there by Greg. And not to be outdone, Travis finding that bullseye stroke.
Well, it's a unicorn for Greg Ward to keep the lead, 23-22.
Yeah, these pressure throws, man, throughout the course of the day, they really have to add up. They have to take a toll on you as a competitor.
That looks like a 4th straight bullseye, and it is. Greg Ward is rolling right now, but Travis Blank heating up as well. It's just a 1-point lead for Ward as they switch sides and get ready to go for the second half.
Yeah, Travis doing a really nice job of just kind of hanging around. He's still within 1 point of Greg here. A couple 5s there. But he's not letting the game get out of hand. He's had some dangerous throws that could have been close to a 4. But fortunately for him, catching that 5 ring, able to keep pace.
Well, it looks like we're in store for another match that's going to come down to the kill shots.
Really nice bullseye there by Travis. Really nice. Able to capitalize on Greg's 5, able to tie this thing up. But yeah, I agree with you, Joey. I smell some kill shots and maybe some sudden death even.
39 all. We haven't seen sudden death yet on this episode. Would love to see that between these two competitors.
Saw a really nice sudden death matchup, though, in our first episode between Nick Love and Ryan O'Donnell. Ryan coming up the victor, advancing in the A bracket. We got both competitors calling for the kill shot here.
Well, tied up at 45. They're going for the kill shots. It's going to come down to these last couple of throws.
Greg had a nice kill shot in his first matchup, and it looks like he hit it again. Travis is off the mark. So a huge throw there for Greg Ward. Looks like both are going to go up.
Well, a chance here for Travis Blank to get back in it if Ward misses this kill shot attempt.
See, oh, it looks like Travis is off the mark. It's close, though, with that blue kind of bleeding down to the wood there. But both ruled a miss.
So Greg Ward getting the victory here in Game 1 of this best-of-3 series against Travis Blank.
Yeah, Greg with another nice kill shot on his 9th throw to create the separation. Travis did have the opportunity to go for the kill shot and tie this thing up and go into sudden death, but unfortunately for him, he was off the mark by the slimmest of margins. But overall, he did a really nice job. Really nice throws by both competitors. Another scorecard where you can see there's not a single 4 on there. Travis got close with a couple throws, but fortunately for him, they were 5s. But yeah, This is a heavyweight bout going back and forth, so it should be no surprise that it came down to that last throw.
Well, we've got one final matchup to bring you here on this episode of Battle Axe. Let's bring it to you right now. Sam Smith will be taking on Tim Valier. So this is game number 1 in this best-of-3 series between Smith and Valier.
Looks like that could be a 4 there for Tim, possibly a 5. Ruled a 4 and a 6. And a familiar face judging now. We get Ryan O'Donnell back. Just intense focus. You can see Sam with a very compact throw. Not a lot of motion going on. A couple 5s there for both competitors. So Sam slowly working his way to that bullseye ring. But yeah, just a simple release point there for Sam. You see Tim holds that axe up a little higher. Still not a lot of motion though.
He's got to hope this one is a 5, but it's a 4, and another bullseye. He's now up by 4.
Yeah, you can see it's a great example of 4s not being able to get the job done. It looks like another bullseye there. Possibly one for Sam as well. And it is. Rules a bullseye.
So back-to-back bullseyes. He's still up by 4. 23-19 after the first 4 throws. Didn't do it there, and it looks like Valier did.
Yeah, he's just done a tremendous job, really showing how effective it can be when you throw a bullseye and your opponent throws a 4. Looks like Tim's a little off the mark. Sam looks like a nice flush bullseye, able to get a point back. Yeah, there's still a number of throws left, so he has definitely a chance to get back in this thing, but he needs some more throws just like that.
He's got to hope that one's a bullseye.
Looks like a couple bullseyes there.
And it is. So back-to-back bullseyes. Still in this one, though, with the kill shot coming up.
Nice. Really nice.
Seems to be inevitable.
Really nice bullseye there by Tim. Always like a good authoritative throw, Joey.
Well, right on cue, Tim Valier is going for the kill shot.
Yeah, it looked like Sam was thinking about it, but elects to play the board, hoping that Tim can finally make a mistake here.
Going for the kill shot, it's awfully close.
And it's a 5 there for Sam. 1 throw to go.
Tim's going to go for the kill shot again. Sam content to just play the board. Tim Valier with a kill shot. What a thrilling way to wrap up this episode of Battle Axe. For Bobby Bradford and the entire MC22 crew, signing off from the Ironside Axe Club in Des Moines, I'm Joey Dania. Thanks for watching. We'll crown a champion in our next episode of Battle Axe here at the Ironside Open.